Hi, and welcome to One Chapter Closer, the audiobook channel that helps you experience one chapter at a time. Whether you're here to relax, learn, or enjoy great stories, you're in the right place. Let's dive into today's chapter and take one step closer to the end of the book.
The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Introduction. In the realm of human interactions, power governs much of what happens, whether in politics, business, or personal relationships. Robert Greene's The 48 Laws of Power distills centuries of history, philosophy, and psychology into an insightful guide for understanding how to acquire, maintain, and defend influence. Each of the laws is illustrated through real-world examples, revealing the timeless strategies and pitfalls of power dynamics. Here is a story-driven exploration of these laws, drawing out the lessons that can help you navigate the complexities of power with wisdom. The Path to Power, Foundations. Once, there was a young courtier named Marcus who served under a powerful duke. Marcus, eager to prove his worth, made a fatal mistake. During a banquet, he openly flaunted his intellect, outshining the duke in front of his guests. That night, Marcus learned an important lesson. Never outshine the master. Power, Marcus realized, is a fragile thing, and those who hold it often guard it jealously. To thrive in such a court, Marcus began deflecting praise and subtly highlighting the duke's brilliance instead of his own. Soon after, Marcus discovered another peril. He placed great trust in an old friend, assuming loyalty without question. But when his ambitions clashed with his friends, betrayal followed. This bitter experience taught Marcus to never put too much trust in friends and learn to use enemies. Friends, he realized, can be unpredictable, while enemies, when given a reason, often prove more reliable. Marcus' ascent required him to become a master of deception. To achieve his goals, he began to conceal his intentions, disguising his true aims behind harmless distractions. By doing so, Marcus avoided unnecessary resistance, and those around him remained unaware of his rising influence until it was too late to stop him. He also learned to always say less than necessary. Through strategic silence, Marcus gained an aura of mystery, making others eager to fill the void with their own assumptions. The court was a battlefield of reputations. Marcus saw firsthand how scandals could ruin even the most powerful figures. Determined to protect himself, he dedicated himself to cultivating and guarding his own reputation, for so much depends on reputation. It became his shield and his weapon, a tool he wielded to command respect and instill fear. The Art of Influence. In time, Marcus' growing influence required bold moves. He sought to distinguish himself by any means necessary. Aware that obscurity was death in the court, he decided to court attention at all costs. Through daring feats and grand gestures, Marcus ensured his name was always on the lips of the powerful. But Marcus' rise was not achieved through effort alone. He understood the value of delegation and began to get others to do the work for him while taking the credit. By positioning himself as the architect of success, he garnered accolades without exhausting his own resources. To maintain control, Marcus devised strategies to make other people come to him. Through carefully placed hints and calculated delays, he made himself indispensable, ensuring others sought his counsel. One day, Marcus found himself locked in a heated debate with a rival. Despite his eloquence, he failed to sway the court. Reflecting on this failure, he vowed to win through actions, not arguments. He realized that results spoke louder than words and that tangible achievements silenced even the harshest critics. Through his journey, Marcus noticed a peculiar truth. Those who surrounded him had a profound effect on his fortunes. Some brought inspiration and opportunity, while others seemed to drain his energy. From this, he learned to avoid the unhappy and unlucky. Misfortune, he saw, was often contagious, and surrounding himself with positive, resourceful allies became essential. Defending power. As Marcus climbed higher, his position attracted new dangers. He realized the importance of understanding his adversaries. Know who you're dealing with, he reminded himself, for misjudging people's motives or personalities could lead to disastrous outcomes. One day, he diffused a rival's suspicions with a simple act of generosity. Marcus had learned to use selective honesty to disarm. A well-timed act of sincerity, he found, could build trust and lower defenses. Not all enemies could be placated. When Marcus' power was threatened by a rival faction, he acted decisively to crush his enemy totally. Partial measures, he knew, left the door open for retaliation. By eliminating threats entirely, he secured his position. Marcus also cultivated unpredictability. By keeping others off balance, he maintained the upper hand. Keep others in suspended terror, he advised himself, for unpredictability is a powerful tool in maintaining control. At the same time, he learned to concentrate his forces. Rather than spreading his resources thin, Marcus focused his energy on decisive victories, amplifying his success. Navigating the maze of power. Power is often as much about perception as reality. Marcus discovered that people are drawn to fantasies, to dreams of a better world. By painting vivid pictures of what could be, he was able to play to people's fantasies, inspiring loyalty and devotion. Yet he also knew that everyone had weaknesses. By observing carefully, he uncovered the vulnerabilities of those around him and used this knowledge to his advantage. Discover each man's thumbscrew, he often said, and you will have the key to their actions. Marcus honed his observational skills further by posing as a friend but working as a spy. Casual conversations yielded valuable information, which he used to outmaneuver his rivals. Timing, too, became his ally. Marcus learned to master the art of timing, striking only when the moment was ripe and waiting patiently when it was not. To sustain his power, Marcus avoided becoming indebted to others. He despised the free lunch, preferring to pay his way and preserve his independence. This principle extended to his dealings, where he ensured others valued what he offered by making them earn his favor. Sustaining power. As Marcus' influence grew, he understood the need to captivate his audience. He orchestrated grand spectacles, knowing that creating compelling spectacles could unify and mesmerize those around him. At the same time, he practiced outward conformity. Think as you like, but behave like others, he told himself. By blending in, he avoided unnecessary scrutiny while secretly shaping his path. Conflict was inevitable, but Marcus found that creating chaos could yield opportunities. Stir up waters to catch fish, he advised, using disorder to disorient his rivals and seize control. He also mastered the art of controlling the options, framing choices in a way that ensured his preferred outcome. As Marcus grew older, he embraced the ultimate principle of power, adaptability. Assume formlessness, he taught his protégés. By remaining fluid and unpredictable, he defied categorization and thwarted attempts to undermine him. Conclusion. Marcus' story is a testament to the timeless lessons of the 48 laws of power. Power is neither inherently good nor bad. It is a tool, and its value lies in how it is wielded. Through these laws, Marcus navigated the treacherous waters of ambition, learning to lead with foresight and strength. Yet he also learned that true power lies not just in control but in the ability to inspire and uplift. Key takeaway: power is a complex and dynamic force. Mastering it requires understanding people, timing, and the structures they create. Use it wisely, and you can achieve great things. Wield it carelessly, and it may become your undoing. Closing thought. The essence of power lies not in domination but in the art of influence. By mastering the subtle dance of strategy and empathy, one can shape the world and leave a lasting legacy.
Thank you for listening to this chapter on One Chapter Closer. Congratulations on being one step closer to completing the book. Don't forget to check out our channel for more specially curated audiobooks. If you enjoyed this, please like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on new releases. See you in the next chapter.